You are listening to Radioactive 90.4 megahertz. Get active.
Hello, this is Pretty. The Pretty Beyond Talk Show is a platform to speak out your mind. I feel every person has something wonderful and unique inside their mind, which may be worth listening and it may be motivate or inspire others. Pretty's talk is about fitness, inspiration, motivation, sharing knowledge, and celebrating womanhood. Stay tuned, stay connected. This is Pretty with loads of love.
Welcome to the Pretty Beyond Talk Show. I bring people here in front of you who has something beautiful in their mind, in their heart, which may motivate or inspire you, or maybe it's worth listening. I am the host Pretty Beyond, and I have with me today Yogita, who is a single parent, working woman, fitness freak. Let us see what she wants to share with us today. Yogita, welcome to our show.
Sure. Thank you so much, Preeti. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself to you. My name is Yogita Gosavi. Mm-hmm. I'm residing in Bangalore. Mm-hmm. I stay in ahead of Whitefield. I basically am a professional. I work with a MNC bank, International Bank, as an UAT, an implementation associate. That's a manager role. Mm-hmm. And I do testing. Basically on all the functional testing of the systems. I do it, and I do project management as well. This is about my professional career. I've been holding 11 years of experience in corporate world. Apart from that, in my personal life, I'm blessed with 12 years old son, and I'm a single mother, single parent, and it's always challenging and adventure of its own sort. And but I enjoy every bit of it. But learning is always never stopping. Every day is very hectic and new learning always.
Yes.
And apart from this, I like to be part of social events, philanthropy. I do some charity in my own capacity, supporting the humanity and the society, and always looking forward to wherever I get an opportunity to help others. In terms of, any guidance, or in terms of help, in terms of, like, for example, in the lockdown situation, which we saw in the month of, which started from the March month, but in the month of April and May, when it was completely locked down, at that moment, I thought about starting with, a philanthropy event, which I did, one-time meal. And it came from my own kitchen. So whatever I eat, like dal, rice, if I'm eating sabji roti or normal, sometimes, whatever it is available in my kitchen, normal food of a basic middle class family. So there were 5 people whom I decided to feed them one time, and eventually I never thought with an intention of getting something or in return.
Correct.
Return. It was completely selflessly of doing it, but in the return I got a lot of respect and love from those people. And those people were like, one was a housekeeping lady who used to work in our apartment. One was security guard, and there were 2 boys who were the painters.
Yogita said she used to feed 5 people from her kitchen during the entire lockdown, and that is really appreciable. That is something very wonderful work she did.
Today's situation, it is okay, but that time when lockdown started, it was like horrible situation actually. There was no food for people, and migrant labor was having very tough time. Yes, today if we think those days were actually very tough, now things are becoming normal. At that moment when you have decided to give, food to those people who were needy, it's a blessing actually, Yogita. That's a good heart you have always. And whenever I met you, I felt that you are a wonderful soul, you are a wonderful person. Always I'll be happy to have you in my life as a good friend.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I completely agree with you, because that time was really tough. And I also was completely new to this apartment. I got a house, I moved in. So I thought about, rather than giving money, it's better that whatever we cook, we can serve the food, please their stomach with that pill, and that turned out to be a very noble cause.
Right,
Helped me
that's
in
true.
terms of
When the lockdown started initially, the first lockdown, everything was closed. So sometimes what happened, if you have money also in hand, maybe there were no hotel or maybe there's no shop in the places to places. It was like difficulties were there.
But this lockdown has taught me a lot, especially towards the inward journey. I want to say because it was work from home completely from March to. So I thought about what to do. A person, a female staying alone in a completely new environment, in a new society, new location. So commuting time was getting paid towards the office every day. So I started using that time on terrace. I started doing yoga exercise. And when I started, the reason I started was because work from home was very much difficult for me because I had undergone some surgery and my back pain and neck pain was too high. So doctor suggested that okay, you can take painkillers, but you have to do something physically and do it in the sun. That will help. And then eventually I started doing yoga daily and I started loving it, and I started feeling that okay, this gives me a lot of energy, this gives me a lot of a fresh feeling within my body, within myself. So why not to continue it till the office gets started again, and then we see if we don't get time. And then there were a lot of females who got inspired, there was a international yoga on June 21st. So I did a free yoga session in my apartment where we were having 12 to 15 females join, and we did it properly with the precautions and
With the social distancing.
Yes, government rules and norms, and everybody liked it, and they saw that it was positive towards them also. So they felt very positive. They felt very relaxed, stress-free life, for that moment at least, and they appreciated it. And I really liked that. Okay, I was able to spread that fitness or health related social message towards those people as well. So I feel proud of that thing that people acknowledged it in a positive manner. Apart from that, there was one disaster which I happened to stop it, but it didn't happen. It was just no casualty happened, but suddenly in one afternoon. There was a fire breakdown happened in the apartment, and completely the meter room was full on fire.
Oh, is it during the lockdown time?
Yeah, during the lockdown. It was in the month of June it happened, when the third lockdown was going on.
Okay.
And everybody was in their house, and it was afternoon time. Actually, fortunately or unfortunately, my balcony was near to the meter room. So I immediately got the smell. I was just having my lunch with my housekeeping net. I immediately called the police. I called the fire brigade, and they were, with the fire extinguishers were also not completely filled, and the fire was going to 6th floor. The smoke actually, the fire was completely occupied in the meter room, and immediately police rushed. Immediately within 10 minutes, Whitefield fire brigade rushed. Situation got controlled. No casualty, no impact on the life happened to anyone. That was a very big risk that we faced. Then that was something where the entire apartment appreciated me for being very alert. And this alertness came because of yoga. Because you do yoga, you do meditation, you do inward journey, you become awareness, self-awareness increases.
Right.
Self-consciousness.
So I always say, appreciation creates motivation. That is what I say. That is what I always believe. And it is really nice that, after shifting here, though you are all alone and working from home, I know that it is not an easy task actually. It is tough, though we feel that working from home, okay, sit at home and do work, but it is for the professional. It was difficult actually. Situation was difficult. Now things are getting better. I always wish things should be back to the normal as it was, but yeah, maybe it will take little time. But lockdown time teaches us lot of things actually, lot of things. It depends again, how you spend your time and which way you want to spend your time. When a few people are feeling depressive in this time, and because we do not have anywhere to go, we do not have any places to visit, we do not have any other entertainment. At that moment, you kept busy yourself doing meditation or maybe helping other people also to be happy through the meditation. It's a wonderful job actually. And we need your kind of people in our society. We need you. It is really very important when you are thinking for you, at the same time you are thinking for others also. So proud of you, Yogita.
Thank you. Thank you, Billy.
So, Yogita, as you said, you are a runner. You are into fitness beyond your hectic schedule as a working single parent. Still, you do a lot towards the fitness. So, here I like to know, how do you manage your time towards the fitness?
By the way, you have celebrated a Pinkathonday recently, 1st November, as a new location. So, share your story with Pinkathon. How it was? How was the celebration?
Really heart-touching to know this. And at the end, I would like to say that, so there are two small things which I really think, little bit, which happened and which I dreamt of happening. And I feel very proud of that moment is because of the Pinkathon one. I became an ambassador. And maybe I had a handful of people who, because of the situation, people also have a lot of fear coming out and participating in the events, like running and all. The females who registered and who was present in the event, they really thoroughly enjoyed, and the way they said thank you to me for whatever contribution I have done a little bit in their life about fitness and health. So they were really, the spark I can see in their eyes, and I think the credit goes to you, Preeti. Thank you so much for being a mentor, being a guide, being a teacher, whatever you say, a friend, but there was some support. Otherwise, it was not possible without your support and presence and guidance.
See, I believe, Yogita, you get what you give. You get always in return what you give. I strongly believe that. See, maybe I am guiding you, or maybe while I am talking to you, actually, unknowingly I am learning something. That is why I always have time. Maybe I am cooking or maybe I am doing some other work. And anybody, when people ask me or my friends ask me, Preeti, I want to talk to you. Trust me, Yogita, I have time. Maybe that time I'll be doing some other work, but I try to give time because today's world we have everything. But yes, sometimes we feel, less of people who has energy to listen others. We need more of listeners actually. That is what I believe. And see, totally credit goes to you. You are the person who, stand for those women whom you try to give them knowledge of fitness. And actually you are spreading happiness. I am very happy that you did it. And see, maybe that time it is little bit of hard time that you have to organize everything. You have to, make up our people gather in this and how we will do. Yes, there are a lot of queries, but yes, finally you did it. I have seen the pictures and it is super. So I wish the courage, this nature, your helpful nature always remains with you. And keep helping others. See, we women, we have to think for ourselves always. We hardly think for ourselves. We always, think for our family, for other people, office, work, home, from mopping to the cooking, everything we think. And at that point, we sometimes forget about ourselves. But I am feeling so happy that you are doing for yourself at the same time. When you are, as a single mother, you are taking care of your child also. Now he is back, right? Yeah, so you are taking care for him. And having a teenager child, it's a challenge actually nowadays. And parenting also not easy. But as
not easy at all. As a parent, there is a lot of emotional ups and downs which happens, and you have to make yourself understand before you make your child understand.
Yes. Sometimes, Yogita, I feel, because I also have crossed this age, I also have 2 children. Sometimes I feel more than making them understand, we have to make ourselves understand first. Yes, it is tough because we parents always, we is good for them, we live for them. But at the same time, we have to respect their feelings also, because they are also an individual. They may have their own choices, opinion. So as a parent, we have to understand them, then we have to take a step with them actually.
So as a parent, I believe we need to support them. We just cannot rule them. We just need to support them. We just need to understand them. At least I feel.
So,
yeah. And because of him, I think he contributed in taking the pictures, making the videos. So I was able to learn some video editing skills as well. He also helped in the event for Pinkathon. So, and I think apart from that, it was there one more tree plantation that we gave it back to the environment in the apartment. I gathered 5 volunteers and contributed a small amount of fund per flat, that was 100 rupees, and we planted 30 plants.
Oh wow, that's really wonderful.
So green city, green apartment, green and clean, and nature is the important aspect for any human being because we have to survive on this planet. So
how those plants are now? Are they growing?
Yeah, all the plants
growing,
and they were growing, and they are in the ground only, in the entrance, the back side of the apartment. Everywhere they were placed, and then from the Arun farm on the highway, there is a big nursery. From there, these plants were brought, and every family actually planted. Like we gave an opportunity, starting from senior citizens, every family of the flat, please go ahead and plant outside the apartment. So that was great. That was really good, and it was a noble cause done for the environment.
That's nice, really nice.
Yes. And one more thing I think I remembered, so let me put it across. So I went to pay my house tax, property tax. So we don't come in the Bangalore PVMP region, so I stay near rural areas, Panchayat office we have to pay. So while paying, I met the development officer, and I requested him, can you just do a sanitization once in our apartment? It's been a long time, nobody has done sanitization. Due to COVID-19 that time, it was like compulsory, right? So we did it for the first free, of course, because we pay taxes, property tax, and then in the apartment there were 2 cases encountered, corona positive.
That was in your apartment?
Apartment, yeah, my apartment. So Mr. Vidit Kumar, development officer of my area, he did 6 times free sanitization for the entire apartment.
Oh, okay. Again, coming back to Pinkathon, as it is just got over, what is your experience? How do you feel that, about this event?
This was actually very close to my heart, Tracy, to be very honest, because this was for a female. There's very less things available where, something good where a female can contribute or do something for herself. And this is completely with a theme of, driving of fitness and health, which is also very much important in my life. So I really enjoyed thoroughly. I was very much excited before of the event also, and after event also I was still in the event mood only. So, taking the pictures, the colors, and whatever came in my mind, the creativity little bit. And we had the dupatta and all those pictures, and whatever was available, whatever was not available, we did 100%, and I really liked it. And every participant who participated, registered, they also liked it, and they said that Yogita, we are going to do this every day. I said, oh wow, you have to do it every day. You have to maintain yourself. You have to keep yourself fit. Love yourself. So that was very good event, and I really enjoyed it.
See,
and I feel proud of
yes.
Pinkathon, Helen sir, you, everyone. Entire Pinkathon team is superb. They are spreading a very good message in the society, and they have get lot of response, positive response and recognition.
That's true. I still remember the day, visited in your place, and then, I have seen you running here and there, making people to join towards the fitness and, talking to the people. I have seen, and I really appreciate that. And see that from that day, see the journey. Finally, you hosted location, and it's not a joke. It's a tough thing actually, and you did it, and that's the motivation you have. It's a hard work. I can understand, but when those women must be telling you from once in a week, and then now when they're saying we'll do every day. See, actually, what else you need that if you can motivate another 2 women in our life, it's worth living actually.
Yeah.
So you are motivating other people to become, health conscious, other women becoming health conscious. It's a great thing actually. See, from that 2 women will inspire other 2 women. That's a root from the starting. It's small things also matters a lot.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Yeah.
Maybe today you have celebrated with a handful of people. Maybe next year a complete area will be standing beside you to celebrate something like this again.
Yeah. Looking forward for that. Yeah.
Definitely it
Hopefully
will
so.
happen. The way selflessly you are supporting other women to, think about themselves. And that's really wonderful. I mean, today few women said that we want to do workout with you. We want to, regularly we want to practice our fitness. So tomorrow many women will be seeing those people itself, people will come. See, actually what happened now, Yogita? We women feel that we are working and we don't have time for ourselves. But yes, in between also for the happiness, we can give half an hour's time, and that half an hour matters a lot in our life. Once we are happy, as you said, single mother has to look after the child, office, work, everything. I'll tell you, once you are happy, then only you can do all your responsibilities well.
Yeah.
Happiness does matter a lot. We don't have to wings to fly just to go somewhere and get some happiness, right? So we have to create those happiness and believe you are creating those happiness for yourself.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel that, it's all serving the humanity. If you're born as a human being, maybe male, female, but you need to stand up for the humanity. You need to serve the humanity. Whatever you do it for a good cause. Do it with a kind heart, with compassion, with genuine heart, and be authentic towards the work or karma, whatever you're doing. Definitely, the world will give it back to you in a good way.
Right. It's really wonderful talking to you, Yogita. And I feel every person has something wonderful in their heart. What I say always, yes, you also have something wonderful in your heart. That makes me motivated, leads towards the happiness. I'm thankful to you. I'm thanking you for giving your time to talk to me, being here today with me.
I should say thank you to you for conducting this event, helping me out, and also giving me an opportunity to, share my journey, share my story with everyone. So thank you, a big thank you to you, Preeti, and for your kind heart.
This is Preeti from the Pretty Beyond Talk Show with Radioactive 90.4 MHz. If you have any suggestion or want to share your own incredible story, you can reach us out on Facebook, Insta, Twitter, and YouTube. Until next time, this is Preeti. Keep listening, keep loving, keep inspiring.
Radioactive 90.4 MHz, Bangalore's first community radio station. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Get active.